Hey guys, it's Kaz here, and in 2 days for me, but right now for you, it is currently World Book Day. So I decided to do another World Book Day vlog. I did one last year, hardly anyone watched it, but I still wanted to do it again because I just think World Book Day is just a really cool idea, thing that exists. It is called World Book Day, but if somehow where you live it doesn't exist, basically it is a day where all of the kids in all of the schools get a voucher and they can take it to any shops that sells books, even like supermarkets and stuff, and exchange that voucher for one of the World Book Day books for free. So it's really cool because even if people can't afford books, they can get at least one on World Book Day. So last year I think I did like 7 of them. I did a lot. This year I've just picked up 4. There are a lot of like younger sort of ones. In fact, I'll go through, I'll do a little screen thing and show you all the ones that we have. First I'll show you my helpful helper. He's just, for some reason his back half is on my leg, but then he's just enjoying the blanket. So okay sir, carry on. So hopefully this screen recording is going to work, so I've never done it before, but basically this is the World Book Day thing. We'll go down. So they have books for beginners, obviously really young kids. I recognise that patchwork elephant. Stupid Greg sausage roll thing. There's this Charlie McGrew, the horse that drew, and then early, which is a little bit later, which is weird. It's not the beginning, it's early. Yeah, we've got a T-Rex one, we've got some gators, we've got Marv, and then Fluence, you're getting a little bit older. This looks cool. This one wasn't actually in the works when I got the books that I've got. It's a non-fiction. It's about jellyfish. That looks really cool. So I would have got that one if I saw it. We have a Loki one. And then this one I do have. I'll show you it in a second. And then I also have this one. Independent is obviously even older than Fluent. I have this one, I think. Yeah. And then I have this one. And it's cool because if you go further down, it also has ones. I believe this Irish one is in Irish. And then we have some Welsh ones in Welsh, which is really cool because both of them are like languages that are not really alive as much as they should be, so it's cool that some of the books actually have that language. So yeah, I'll show you the ones I've got. I just mentioned it, but The Amazing Eddie Eckhart, The Friend Mission by Rosie Jones. I've read Rosie Jones's first book in this series, not the second one. I don't know where this fits in, but generally World Book Day books are like standalone-y little things even if they are part of a series. So yeah, I got that one. I also have this one, Onyeka and the Secret Superhero by, I've not actually looked up how to pronounce this, so very much apologies, Tola Okogwu. I will look that up and figure that out. But yeah, that one looks cool. Then I have this one, which is The Doomsday Date by Farida Abedike Iyamedu, who was the author of, what's it called? Ace of Spades. And then finally I have this one, Dreadwood Creepy Creations by Jennifer Killick. And again, like last year, potentially the year before because I didn't really look then, but there's a lot of diversity in this, which is really cool. Obviously we have the diversity in the fact that we have Welsh and Irish books, which is cool, but we also have different ethnicities, and Rosie Jones is disabled and also a lesbian, so it's nice that it's not just all white men. So yeah, this angle has been terrible because I've not even been looking what I'm doing. My hair's up because I just had a shower. But yeah, my plan basically is to read 2 books a day because I've got 2 days, and then hopefully get some of my roll of reads books read a little bit as well in between, because that's the thing that I'm doing. So yeah, I will see you in a bit. Probably with reading one of these. I don't know which one yet though. So it's a little bit later, I've had something to eat, I've had a cup of tea, and I've decided to start with The Amazing Eddie Eckhart, The Friend Mission. I feel like this is going to be probably the quickest one. I think it's the thinnest. It's going to be super easy to read. So I figure read this one, read another one, because I do want to definitely get some of My Heart a Chainsaw read later today, because I have it from my library app, and well, I have 9 days, which is loads of days, but also I want to get it read. But yeah, let's start with this one. this one. She has to be in my throat. She won't just sit on my knee. She has to be in my throat, don't you, Tin? Look at your little face. Listen to her voice. So yeah, this is my position now. Okay, thanks. So I finished my book and yeah, it was a fun time. Probably gonna give it like 3.5. It's basically about Eddie, obviously, the main character, and oh, this could also fit for the March buzzword prompt if I don't get to my other book. Actually, I'm already reading the other book. Anyway, side note, yes, so this one is about Eddie, and there's a new girl in her class who is a transfer student from America who also has a hearing aid and is deaf, hard of hearing. And it's about her trying to make friends, and there's a little bit of like, not confrontation, but it's a little bit like, oh, you're only trying to make friends with me because we're both disabled sort of thing. And Eddie's like, no, I just like making friends with people because I'm a friendly person. And it's about learning sign language and stuff like that. So yeah, it was really good, really a nice thing for kids to read about and learn about and stuff. So yes, very much enjoyed the first one, which is good, because last year when I did this there were a couple in there that I was not a fan of, so hopefully none of them this year will be like that. So yeah, I'm going to finish my cup of tea and then I might just jump straight into another one, you know, and then at least I've got both of them out of the way and I can do some other stuff, because yeah, I need to tidy my desk so bad, so I might as well make it content. It is, I will show you later, it is so bad. So yeah, finish my cup of tea and then figure out which one I'm going to be reading next. So this one got down for some food and now she's back in my throat again. But yeah, I've decided that I'm going to read this one, Onyeka and the Secret Superhero by Tolya Okugwu. But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to film this. Maybe a little bit. I'll try and treat you to a little bit of b-roll, because as soon as I move a little bit she gets mardy and starts hissing at me and gets aggressive, don't you? Yeah, you do. You're so mardy. But a second ago I told her to stop putting her claws in my jumper and she just started growling, biting me, hissing me, and then just curled back up and started purring again. Yep. Hello, mardy girl. How can you be that mardy and then this purry instantly afterwards? Yeah, I'm gonna try and read this. She has telekinetic hair. I did think it looked really cool on the front cover. The first sentence is, "Sand is lodged in my telekinetic hair." So that's kind of cool. So I finished Onyeka and the Secret Superhero, and yeah, I really enjoyed this one actually. Definitely think I'm going to look into seeing if I can find the actual series somewhere perhaps. In the back of this there is like a couple of chapters from the first book, so I read some of that and it was really interesting. It's about these kids that have these powers. They're called Ikes, if that's how you pronounce it, I-K-E, and they all have different Ikes. Onyeka, our main character's Ike, is having the fancy hair that can do all the telekinetic stuff, and she has a couple of friends and they all do different things. Like one of them's got ice power, one of them is really good with technology and stuff, one of them has energy that he can like blast out and stuff. And then the storyline in here was really interesting as well. They had to go to a village, so it's set in Nigeria. She's Nigerian English, so she's from England, but then when she found out that she has this Ike power, what are they called? Solari is what the people are called that have the powers. Then she goes to Nigeria because it's like technologically advanced, and that's where her parents are from, and there's a school there. This is all stuff that's probably going to be in the 3 books. Like, I feel like I know exactly what would happen. That's the only problem with reading this one first. It does go into like, oh yeah, we did this thing and then we saved the school from this dude and we did all the things, and I'm like, that's probably what the storyline is going to be for the books. But I still feel like they'd be interesting to read anyway. So yeah, in this one there's a village that they have to try and save, and then there's a dude there and there's something weird about what's going on, and I really enjoyed it. 4 stars I believe I'm going to give this one. And now I'm gonna sort my desk out. I feel like I could just read all 4 of these today, but I'm gonna pace it out. We'll see. Pace it out over the 2 days anyway. I'm gonna try and sort my desk out now. I'll just show you how bad it is. When I say my desk is messy, I'm not joking. So, oh look, here's a computer screen, and here's, oh, there's kind of a little bit of space there. Look. This is my desk. These are all the books that are on my TBR, and also some that I've already read, and just random stuff. There's some grapes here. Here's some water that's mucky, because whenever I do watercolour, I just leave my water until the next time I do it and then wash it out because I'm a mess. And then there's this. It's just got loads of papers and stuff in that I used for journaling and stuff. There's just stuff everywhere. Got my journal. I got some sketchbooks. Yeah, just things everywhere. So I need to sort this out. And I feel like today is as good a day as any, but also look how nice my keyboard is. So yeah, that is my next job. I've decided it needs to get done. Okay, I'm just gonna clear everything off and then deal with it. And I'm gonna be watching I Could Murder a Podcast whilst doing that.
Hello and welcome to I Could Murder a Podcast. We are back once again in your ears with a brand new case.
Look at all this space. How long is it going to actually last for? We shall see. This is the best thing I own though. On the desk. It keeps your drink warm. Never have a cold tea ever again. I keep this one here for when I'm doing arty stuff, so I can just move it across. But then this is nice. And then I've just been watching Kayla's worst reading month, unfortunately. I do need to film a video, but I think I'm going to do it tomorrow. It needs to go out tomorrow, but I think I'm just going to film it tomorrow. So if you watched my Media Monday video, I mentioned in there that my next video would be either a haul or wrap up. I'm going to do a haul just because it's easier. I can't be asked to like say words for the wrap up, but haul it's like, here's a book, here's another book, deal with it. So yeah, I think I'm just going to film that tomorrow and get it out tomorrow, and then this vlog goes out the next day, so packed with content. But yeah, now I think I'm going to do a little bit of art. So I've been trying to do sketch a day, not every day because effort, but it's like this app that you have on your phone, and each day it's a different word, kind of like Inktober but like every day. And yeah, I've been trying to do that at bits and pieces here and there, just so I'm actually doing stuff, because sometimes I just go like weeks without doing any sort of art. It's not good. So I have this little booklet, and literally I do like 5-minute drawings in here. Some of them are terrible, like here's one for relief, the relief you get in a shower, that was my thinking. Runner and racket, it's like a bug dude with loads of legs to run with, and some sort of racket that looks more like an ice cream. But then other ones I quite like, so I quite like this wax one. I just did it in oil pastels, which you can kind of call wax, you know, wax pastels. So that one's for wax. But yeah, I've not done one since the 21st of February, which was sale. So So I want to, as long as I fill this book up this year, I feel like I'm winning with that. So to be fair, let's actually have a look at what the word is for today. So today's prompt is, wow, today's prompt, ironically enough, is the word book. So that's quite apt. Yeah, I've definitely got to do today's then. Simple, easy, few minutes. It's not meant to be perfect. Boom, sketch a day. Hey guys, it is the next day. I didn't manage to get any of My Heart Chainsaw read yesterday, but I did read a little bit of Jack of Hearts and Other Parts, which is also on my roller reads TBR, so good times. Also, my room looks so bright behind me because the window, apparently it's sunny. Anyway, so yeah, earlier today I was at work and now I'm about to eat some food, drink a tea. I have ham and egg sandwich and a cup of tea. I feel like that is so English. But anyway, oh yeah, one thing I did do yesterday after the last time I talked to you is, if you remember when I was cleaning my desk, there was loads of paint pens. So basically I took those colours out on purpose because I was trying to finish a painting. In fact, I did show you the picture that it was for, so I'll put that in, and then now I will show you what it looks like now because I did actually do it. So here is the finished picture. I thought I might as well actually do what I set out to do with them pens before I put them away. So good times. Anyway, I'm going to eat my food and then we'll figure out which book we're going to read next. Bit of a change of plan, guys. So basically I just turned my computer on and this is not what it's meant to look like. To be fair, it did just have lines down here, these colourful lines. You can't see them, it's in black now. And then I did the little tappy thing. I turned it off. I took all the wires out and pulled them back in again, and then when I turned it on it was even worse. So great. My other monitor's fine, so I don't know like what the issue is, whether it's a wire here, whether it's something to do with the computer, whether it's just the monitor screwed. So yeah, what I'm going to do right now is turn my computer off and clean everything up, unplug all the wires, plug a different wire into here to see if it is the wire, and if not, buy a new monitor. So yes. Luckily it's quite early though because I still do have those 2 books to read. I have to film, edit and upload a video as well, so you know, this is priority then. So yeah. We're here, we're inside. It was super bad on the outside, but I've already cleaned that. It's not crazy bad in here, but also it is a little bit, so yeah, that's not good. Definitely time. Fingers crossed my monitor actually works though, because I might have to just buy a new one, but we shall see. These are all of the fluffs that I got out of my computer, but unfortunately the monitor is still broken. So I'm not going to set up my desk properly yet because I just need to buy a new one and get one for tomorrow and then set it up then. But yeah, what time is it? I've been at this, I started this at just past 12 I think it was, and it's now nearly 2:30, so at least my computer's super clean. But yeah, not ideal. I need to buy another one right now. So guys, after much looking to figure out what monitor's the best for not like a bajillion million billion pounds, I finally bought one. So yeah, what time is it now? It's 3:30. I think I last talked to you about 2:30, so I've been looking for an hour to make sure I get the best possible monitor I can get for my money. So now I'm going to start reading this book. This is the one I've chosen. Dreadwood Creepy Creations, The School is a Scream. I feel like it's going to be fun, and the last one is by an author that I know. I did enjoy Ace of Spades, so I'm hoping that leaving that on to last means I'm going to enjoy that one. We'll see. But I did have some issues with Ace of Spades as well, so we shall see. Anyway, before I read this, I'm going to watch a Fashion Photo Review, Season 16. See you next Wednesday. On this terrible setup at the moment. This monitor is normally on a stand, but I can't be asked to put everything back when I know I'm just going to like sort it out tomorrow, so while I've been watching this, I've checked out my spreadsheet, got all of my February books so I can film a video and then edit and upload it. But it's going to be a really simple one. It's a haul, so it's going to be like, here's a book, here's another book, bye. So let me do that now. You would have already seen that potentially if you watch my videos. It comes out today, which was yesterday to you guys. And then I'm finally going to start reading because I actually haven't yet. I watched that, I'm doing this, and then I'll read. Great reading vlog. So glad my computer monitor decided to die. Oh no, look, it's video inception. Yeah, I read the first chapter and a bit of this one while I was waiting for all my videos to upload. One chapter in, obviously I can't say much, but one thing that I wish didn't happen is, this happened with the last book I read as well. So basically I started and I thought, oh, this might be a cool series to actually read, like I enjoy middle grade, so maybe it's a middle grade series I'd like to read. And then in the first chapter they're like, oh yeah, we got together that one time when this person did this thing to us, and then it was because of this reason, and I'm like, that's probably the whole plot of the first book, or however many books in that series. So it kind of slightly ruins it, maybe. It happens in the one that I read earlier yesterday, when it was like, oh yeah, and the people got the powers and then they fought these things and then they did the stuff. And I just think, oh, I would have liked to have known that when I was reading them. I feel like these books should be like a little taster, but don't tell me everything that happened because maybe I want to pick up the other ones. But other than that, it's interesting. Like I say, only one chapter in, but it seems like there's creepy goings on in this place, and another one's just started. Just putting the finishing touches on the vlog, which is a lovely cat clip at the end because it's such a short video. But right now on this video, I'm going to put some extra cat clips in just for you guys that are watching this vlog. Here. Hello. You're a bit cute. Extra content, not on my video yesterday, but it's in the vlog instead. Hello, Rolling. You're so cute. We found another rolling dog, Rubes. Gonna roll. Are you just chilling in the sun? That's fair. Oh, a little tiny roll. A little roll. So, I just finished Dreadwood Creepy Creations and it was really good. Honestly, if this next book is even better, this is perfect because each book I've read has got better and better and better. So yeah, hopefully the last one stays in this sort of upward trajectory. But yeah, this one is about this group of friends and their favourite teacher goes missing and they go into this underground tunnel system thing under the school, and there's a bunch of weird ass creatures that they have to fight and a load of weird stuff happening. But yeah, I thought it was really fun. It was also the longest one so far. So the other two I read were like 60-ish pages, I think. This one was just over 100, and I just had a look at this one, and this one is just under 100, like 98 pages. So that is also a reason that hopefully this is better, because I feel like sometimes you need a few more pages to actually tell the story. This one definitely did. And yeah, I had a very fun time. Potentially we'll check out this series. But again, like I mentioned earlier, it does like give away some of the stuff from the books. But also, I feel like it's just going to be a fun time anyway. So our last book is The Doomsday Date. And early on in this video I mentioned that I had some issues with Ace of Spades. I will go through that a little bit now. So basically, I really enjoyed it up to a point, and then I thought it was a little bit like jump the shark, a little bit overdone, a little bit like, it went too far to feel realistic to me personally, personal opinions. But before that point, I really enjoyed the book. I really enjoyed the writing. So hopefully this one is going to be the same, but without the bit at the end. I have no idea what it's about. I didn't know what any of these books are about. But it says one night, two friends, and the end of the world. So let's see. Let's see what sketch day is today. Final. So here's some other people's final drawings. I knew one of them wouldn't be able to resist the box. We have our winner, little Tintin. She's the box winner. We have another victim. Ah, hello. Different dog in a box. Final leaf on a branch. It makes sense. It's not great. It's fine. It does the job. That's what sketch a day is for. Here we have a third box guy. It is also black though, so maybe it looks the same, but it's different, aren't you, Ruben? Are you having fun? Okay, another one. Here's the fourth one. Ruben just got out. Now Ben's going. Good boy. You tell him. Okay, so I finished the Doomsday Date. It was actually not 100 pages, so it was 55 pages, and then there was a little sort of note from the author, which I really liked. It almost made me cry because I'm dramatic. But basically it was Frida talking about growing up not owning any books, and then the first time that she got a voucher from World Book Day, and how that was the first book that she owned, and now she owns loads of books, and how hopefully that can be the same for other people. It was just really wholesome and a perfect way to end this World Book Day reading vlog. None of the other books had that little personal note, so I feel like it was a really good way to end it. And then after that there was an extract from 4 Eves and a Funeral, which is a book that's coming out, I'm gonna say this year, and it's co-written by Adiba Jagadar as well, but I didn't read that because it will annoy me if it's really good and I want to carry on and it doesn't exist yet, so I left that where it was. But it's definitely a book I'm going to be reading. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was just a really sweet story. It's set in 1999, right at the end, and if you don't know, if you're not old like me, basically when year 2000 was going to kick off, everyone thought the world was going to end. Well, not everyone, but quite a lot of people thought the world was going to end. So it's set then, and there's 2 characters, and one of them thinks the world's going to end, and he has a bucket list of all these things he wants to do. And it's just a sweet little story, 55 pages, and I very much enjoyed it. So yeah, as I said, perfect ending to this World Book Day vlog. But talking about actual endings, I always find it hard to actually end these sort of things, because it's like, do you say all the stuff you say on normal videos? Do the things if you want, like and subscribe and all that shit? Or do you just say, it's the end, bye? Who knows? There you go, I've done both. See you later.